Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben Emre. Vampire kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Bir önceki bölümde şu arkadaki gözükmüyormuş. Arkadaki barda ipucu bulduk. İpucu burayı gösteriyordu. Şu arkamdaki teknede başka bir ceset bulduk. Bakalım cesette biz verdiği izler burada. O izleri takip edeceğiz. Tabii o sırada şurada da bir tane eleman var. Büyük ihtimal onu da öldüreceğiz. Bakalım. Fırsat sardası düşman tarafından sessizce. Neydi ki?
This is not a place for you, sir. Over there! There's one of them.
Fırsat saldırısı yapamadım. Nasıl atlıyoruz da aşağı? Diyecektim, şurada şey varmış. Ne verdi? Mermi.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
I'm cold. There's nothing. Let's head back to a warm fire. Shut that foolish mouth.
Sonunda ya. Tamam abicim, bırak. Ah, dodge'landın. Biraz da emcükleyeyim seni. Bunu da ye. Demin şunları da öldürdüm ya. Şeyler düşmedi mi? Düşmemiş. Tamam, şeyi takip ediyorduk. Şu tepeye çıkak. Gördüm. Enerji bitti, enerji. Tamam, aldık. Şimdilik. En son burada yakmışlar herhalde adamı. Kan haritası. Neymiş bu? Yeni uygulama taktikler çok uzunmuş be. Okumayacağım. Toplanabilecek öge bulmuş olduk. Burada ne yapıyoruz? O tedavi üretmek için. Tabii bizde malzeme yok. Sandığımızı açalım. Ha, mermi depoluyoruz. Okey. Buraya çıkamıyoruz. Nereden gideceğiz? Şuradanmış.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Başın mı döndü? Kullanılmış tırpan. Envanter. Ha, bunların da seviyesi var.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Demek sensin ha? Lan sen kim oluyorsun lan? Sen kimi ısıtıyorsun? Asıl ben seni ısıtırırım. Bir daha ısıtırayım, senin tadına bakayım. Öyle olmaz canım benim. Yaşıyor mu lan?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Kalk bakalım.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Bakalım.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Kan örneği.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Burada parlayan. Kurşun çubuk, alüminyum parça. Hadi gidelim. Bize de güzel bir kıyafet bul. Reis ya. Adamın tekneye bak be. Mükemmel.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost
Seminerde mi
admiration for your
veriyorduk?
research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Demek ki biz normal bir doktorda değilmişiz, cerrahmışız.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served
Sonunda kıyafet bulduk ya.
joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Kadına yardım et, öküz. Taşıyamıyor bile.
It's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Kolumuzu söktü, kopardı herif ya. Yakıyoruz. Beni bir hastaneye götür.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Burada bıçaklandı. Niye etapkara?
Each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Daha kibar olur.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bir vatandaşın kanını içince ne kadar tecrübe puanı kazanacağını gösterir. Havanın kanını içmek. İler basacağım yani.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Kucakla. Bırak.
No
Yapmayacağım.
more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Seninle konuşamıyoruz mu? Ay.
Did I black out? What happened?
Seni emcikleyecektim de emciklemedim.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Bu da bana yapılan bir uyarıydı. Tamam, iyi hoş kurtardın ama aç kalacaksın. Istır kopar dedi bana.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded
Seni
man. by
ısırırım
the
bak.
house. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane.
Evet.
Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed.
Hoş
Your
bulduk.
office has been prepared.
Kaç sorum var?
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Nasıl bir
When you
adam?
accepted the job from him, I thought you would have known about your employer.
O
It's
benim.
right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Tamam.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Şöyle bakınırım etrafa. Sen kimsin?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Alışveriş.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Ben de 26. Tabanca, kurşun, ıvır zıvır falan satıyor. Tamam, sen
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
şeyler vermiş. İpucu gerekli, ipucu gerekli. Mesleğin ne diye. Ambulans şoför olduğunu biliyorum da sorayım gene de.
Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit...
Zorlanmış gibisin.
What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Silah
Are you
kaçakçı.
really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Tamam, yeter bu kadar
Goodbye.
konuşma. Sen
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome.
niye hemşireler hep yaşlı
Did he
ya?
really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Bunlar da bir daha sonra şey oldu. Bana çalışanlardan bahset diye bitirelim sonra.
Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Tamam.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
İyi. Burada bitirelim o zaman.
Fine. Call me.
Daha sonra ayrıntılı bir şekilde konuşuruz zaten. Beğenmeyi, yorum atmayı ve abone olmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Bay bay.